States of a Nation, here with Hunter Berry, a junior defensive lineman from Morris, Illinois. Appreciate you coming in for a few minutes. We'll gave you a little bit of a heads up on what's coming up in the future, so make it easy. But this week is the interesting week. It's probably the most interesting game so far that we've had, and there's been a lot of interesting ones so far, but we're basically playing William Penn this week. And in Peru State, a triple option team. They run the ball well. They do really well defensively against the run. Neither team throws very much. So, like we just talked with Coach Norberg, this is playing our A team for every practice. So, how have you guys prepared these last 2 weeks with the bye week last week and this week, and getting ready to seeing basically yourselves?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've pretty much prepared for this for like a while. I feel like ever since I came to this school.
Yeah, right.
It's just weird facing another team that runs just like us.
Sure.
But yeah, it was great going against our 1s and 2s during our bye week because with them going full speed and actually a team that knows how to do it pretty well.
Sure.
But we have a pretty good game plan, I'd say, that we have set up for it.
Right, definitely. With the triple option, do you feel like you are possibly taken out of the game a little more? I mean, obviously there's the dives from the fullbacks, but so many plays that go to the outside with the quarterback reading, reading the defense and then possibly pitching outside, or is it just a normal game plan for you?
I feel like it's just a normal game plan for me. Like, everyone has a certain job.
Right, sure.
And if I do my job, then I'm just doing good for the team.
Yeah, if you take care of the inside gap, then everybody else does theirs, and hopefully they don't get any yards the whole game, right? That's the idea. As a junior, you're finally in the upperclassman role, and coming off of a successful year. Talk about your role on the defense. You guys have so many leaders, especially just so many seniors in that respect on both sides of the ball. But what is your role? Where are you, and where do you feel most comfortable in your role?
My role is just keeping the guys up. Like, a lot of people, they come to the sidelines, like, yelling at each other, but, like, sometimes I just tell them, like, hey, keep it cool, just next drive it'll be fine.
Right.
And just keep pushing yourself.
Sure. Is that overall for the whole defense, or are you more of the, I'm just going to take care of the D-line guys, or...
It's like for pretty much all of them. Like, we're all there in the meet, not like you just need to tell, like, the one group, but majority of everyone there.
Sure, definitely. You guys just, again, coming off that bye week, how important for you was the bye week? I don't know if you're battling any little injuries, or you're just trying to get yourself, I guess, both physically prepared for the rest of the season as well as just mentally.
Yeah, the bye week was really for physically, I feel like, and partly mentally, because we just got done with a bunch of hard games throughout, and everyone just needed that little week break, I felt like.
Right.
But physically, everyone just got all their bumps and bruises taken care of.
Sure. Intensity level with this week, do you feel like it's been ramped up a little bit, knowing that now these are games that really count? I mean, we can go 5-0 here, we're in the playoffs. I mean, essentially.
Yeah, because everyone on the team I feel like we need to win out to make sure we go to the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like, no more to mess around.
Exactly. The other games, I mean, they really were preseason, so to speak. I mean, they prepared you for what's coming up here. With regards to... Saturday morning, we kind of talked about this. Well, really, I didn't talk about it at all, but I've talked with Coach Hafner about this. An early start. You guys have actually had all of your games later on outside of homecoming. Is this early start something that you guys have been trying to prepare for, or do you just feel like, that 11 o'clock is not that big of a deal?
I don't think the 11 o'clock will be that big of a deal.
Right.
I think a lot more people are like excited that we just wake up and get to play the sport that we love.
Instead of sitting at 6 o'clock. Yeah, sure. And it definitely won't be an issue of too hot, even though it's mid-October and it's been a mild fall, but it's going to be pretty nice and cool that day. Also, with regards to the ESPN3 game, and we talked with Coach Norberg as well about this, but do you, as a player, feel like this game's any different because you guys are on ESPN3, or is it just another game? We're always on the internet anyhow. Is this game just...
I feel like just like any other game, but we still have to push hard. But I mean, just because it's on ESPN, we're still focused on just trying to get the win. I mean, we're not just like, oh, hey, we're on TV.
Yeah.
Or just
but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
It's something that you guys definitely probably bragging about and saying, I get to be one of the big games next to Ohio State, Michigan, or whatever it may be. So, all right, man. Well, let's get right into the personal stuff. So, I don't know if you guys have practice, but okay, you're all done. Never mind. We're just going to sit here all afternoon and just talk. No, I can't do that. I've got to be gone pretty soon. All right, Hunter Berry, what is your nickname?
Here I get called the Hammer.
The Hammer. All right. I can see Coach Norberg out there. Hammer. Talk about why you chose William Penn.
I chose William Penn just because all the facilities here are great.
Right.
And plus, like, and all the coaches were awesome when I came here and met, and the players, and I talked to all of them. And then just great scholarship and just a great football team overall.
Just worked out. Academically, you are majoring in?
Exercise science.
Okay. And any future plans there? Do you have an idea of what you want to key up on for a career down the road, or is that a little too early?
Yeah, I want to be like a strength coach, and I also like want to own my own gym, kind of.
Okay, cool. All right, describe, we'll give them two coaches since you kind of have two different coaches. Describe Coach Norberg in one word.
How could I describe him? Intensity.
Okay. And actually, since you have Coach Stewart as your D-line coach, describe Coach Stewart in one word.
Coach Corcoran.
Or Corcoran, sorry. As I was sorry about Ricky. Coach Ricky Corcoran. Describe him in one word.
Trying to think of a good one.
Yeah, keep it PG.
Yeah. Coach Corcoran, I would describe him as... I don't know, he just gets us fired up.
I feel like
he's
motivational. I feel like he can be intense.
He's motivational.
He seems like he's always ready to go. And finally, your head coach, Coach Hafner.
Coach Hafner. Scary.
Scary. Yeah. That's the last word I would think of him. Not to say he couldn't.
No, he's
be
not
scary.
really scary. He's just
No, he can put the fear of God in you, right?
Yeah.
That's for sure. He's the final say. So all of that. If you were a superhero, who would you be?
I just want to be the Incredible Hulk.
There you go. Hammer? Thor? No?
No.
Okay, alright. I'm just throwing it out there. Could have been. People say you look like.
What do I say I look like?
Could be a family member for that matter. Doesn't have to be.
A lot of people say I look like my grandpa, but I can't think of any
famous person.
Famous person I look like.
Okay. Favorite food?
Eggs.
Okay. Any kind of eggs? Just
over easy.
Just eggs.
Matter.
Doesn't matter. It's all good. Favorite movie?
Pain and Gain.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Game of Thrones.
Okay. Goal in football?
Goal in football? To win a championship.
Okay. And we're talking championship.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking NAI.
Conference.
Okay. Conference, obviously, to start off with. Currently listening to in your iPod or in your car, whatever it may be.
Just anything really. Country, I mean.
Okay. Any favorite artist?
No. There's just everywhere
just whatever.
music. I'm not a big music guy.
There you go. If you had $1 million, what would you buy?
$1 million? Oh yeah, pretty nice house.
There you go. If you were not playing football, what sport would you be playing?
Probably wrestling.
Okay. Wrestled in high school, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Favorite sports hero?
Sports hero. Probably Ray Lewis.
Okay. Favorite sports team?
Kansas City Chiefs.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, if from Illinois, you should be like all pumped up about the Cubs. Or
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big baseball guy.
Okay. All right, and I gave this to you earlier, so hopefully you got a good answer here. Person in history you'd most like to meet?
I just like to meet like all my family members really back then, just
Sure.
to get to know all of them really.
Right. Cool. Finally, you recruited 3 years ago, but we're gonna put you on the other side of the table here. How do you sell kids to come to William Penn? How would you do it?
I just tell them like, hey, like every time someone comes here, like we just create a family,
Right.
and like all everyone here will be our best friends that we always keep in contact with later in life. Like I'm not sure if that's how it is at most places, but I mean here we have a pretty good family and relationship with every single person.
Yeah, and the fact that you guys have so many of you stuck around and built this, continue to build this program over the last 3-4 years. It only intensifies the relationships you guys have. So.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, Hunter, appreciate you coming in for a few minutes. Best of luck Saturday morning against Peru State. Slow down the Bobcats, get that first win in the North Division, and keep the ball rolling.
Thank you.
All right.